I have with me Boza. Again, a different brand. But I've been told that it's supposed to be sweet. And what I had last time was definitely not sweet, sour. And so one thing that could happen was that I was sold an expired bottle. So this time I went to a convenience store and made sure that it's not expired. This thing expires on June 25th. I'm gonna try it again. I also have with me a homemade glass of wine. It smells really good. So in case the Boza is still awful, I can wash it down with some good wine. So let's try it. It's not as sour. It still has that very grainy taste. It is a little sweeter than the one I had last time, but there's still a sour aftertaste to this. So I think it's just supposed to be sour. The sourness is toned down in this brand compared to the previous one I had. But I'm not exactly convinced that the previous bottle was expired because they have similar flavor. And so now I have two bottles of the stuff. I can very confidently say that I'll never spend money to buy another bottle of this stuff ever again in my life because I really don't like this stuff. So let's just put that aside. So here's a nice homemade glass of wine. My experience of Bulgarian wine has been that it's always very fruity. It's not very tart. It's not very dry at all. So I like it a lot. And the place I'm staying at right now, the host, they actually make red and white wine themselves. So they gave me a glass to try. Yeah, it's not. So this one is probably the driest one I would say I've ever had in Bulgaria. But there's no tart aftertaste. There is just a hint of dryness that comes with the wine as you drink it. But there's like almost no aftertaste at all. It's very good. It's very easy to drink, which makes it dangerous. My host also sells these bottles at almost criminal prices, how cheap they're willing to sell it to their guests. And I think if I didn't have another 2 months to go on my trip, I probably would buy a bottle to bring home. But that's not going to happen. So anyways, a glass of wine is infinitely superior to Boza. Yeah, I really don't like this stuff. And I don't know if I can recommend this to anybody who's never had it before. The other breakfast drink is the Iron, and I love that stuff. So, it's not like I just don't like Bulgarian breakfast drinks. It's just I really don't like this one. But this is supposed to be very popular, the Boza. Anyways, that's it. That was Boza Try 2. And so now I've done some science experiments, collect some data points, and learned that I would never buy this ever again.